Hey guys, so it's the 27th of January in 2024 and I'm here in the capital city of Austria, and this city is called Vienna. So this is the biggest city in Austria with 2 million people, and 20% of the population of Austria live here in Vienna. So tonight's a Saturday night and I'm going to show you what it's like in the nightlife area. I'm going to walk you down to the bar zone, the bar street where it's all going on, where all the bars are, the nightclubs and the parties are. I've started off here on one of the main streets in the city centre, and I've just been in an Italian place opposite called Castelletto. In there it's very, very nice Italian food. They've got some lovely Viennese coffees in there. I absolutely love that place. That's one of my favourite places, and I suggest that you get off the tram straight ahead here, just to the right side, in Swedenplatz or Svedenplatz. That's where you get off when you want to walk to the nightlife area, and then you just walk up this street here. You'll see the McDonald's, and then you just stroll up this street here, and then you turn off to the right side where you see the Hard Rock Cafe there on the right, and you see the bar called, hey man, hey, you see the bar called Bermuda Brau, which is a traditional Austrian pub. So just look for that green sign, Bermuda Brau, and then you just turn off to the right side, and shortly you'll get into the nightlife zone. So let's have a look, guys, what's going on here. So here's the Hard Rock Cafe straight ahead. That's the first bar I'm going to show you, and watch out for the poster outside because they have a happy hour. So have a look at the times for the happy hour and you get a 50% discount on your cocktails. So it's well worth looking at when the happy hour is. Always ask the bars for promotions. Yesterday there was a rum promotion in one of the bars I was in on rum and coke. So the happy hour is Monday to Friday, 3 o'clock until 5, and then Sunday to Friday, 10 o'clock until 1 a.m. And it tells you below the details of that promotion. It's actually a really, really cool Hard Rock Cafe here because you can sit on the high stools there at the bar. And I'll just show you it now. Let's just go and have a look at this Hard Rock Cafe Vienna. Whatever city I go to in the world, I always go to the Hard Rock Cafe. I always like to have a look at the Hard Rock Cafe. That's really cool with the high stools at the bar. And I love the veggie burgers at the Hard Rock Cafe. They really do cater well for vegetarians as well. So it's always a good starting point, the Hard Rock Cafe. And then opposite, we have a kebab house opposite here. You can just see it. And they're also offering vegetarian food like falafel and hummus in wraps as well. But they've got the doner kebabs for €8. So let me just show you the options here on the menu. They're going to be open until very late at night. And here, the kebab places are run by Turkish people, so they're very high quality kebabs. There's a very, very big Turkish population here in Vienna, by the way, guys. So you're going to get very, very good Turkish food here in Vienna. Like, I live in Krakow in Poland, and the quality of kebabs is so low, really, really poor quality. But here you do tend to get good kebabs. So here it says you get a beef shawarma kebab for €7.50. So that's about £10 in English money. You can get a chicken shawarma for €7.50, the same. Or you can get some other things like falafel there. That's €7. So it's about £8 or £9. You can get the feta cheese. Let's have a little look inside. It says it's an Oriental sandwich bar, very nice. So let's carry on and see what's going on. So this is a really good pub, this one called Bermuda Brau on the right side. It's really good for beer. I mean, the beer is really, really good quality there, but you know, if you're having the goulash there, the goulash is kind of expensive. It's €22 for a beef goulash there, for a traditional Austrian goulash. So it's kind of expensive for the goulash there. Have a look at the menu before you order, and if you don't feel comfortable, just walk to another place and just compare the prices. I found another place in the 3rd district and it was €11 for the same goulash. So it was like half the price, but that's going outside into the suburbs of town. So it's really nice. They show all pictures of the food here outside as well. When you're in Austria, you must try the schnitzel. The schnitzel is the traditional Austrian food. and this is doing traditional Viennese cuisine. So you must ask for the beef goulash. You can also try all the sausages here. They have so many different types of sausages here, especially the sausage with cheese. That's what it's like inside a pub here in Vienna. I'm just showing you now what it's like in the pub. It's very traditional with all wood and dark wood in there and that type of thing. So it might be worth a go. If you go straight ahead down this street here and just turn off to the right side, you're on the main street and you get straight up to Stephansplatz and to St. Stephan's Cathedral. That's well worth a look as well if you come in here, guys. It's a fantastic cathedral, very unique, and you can go inside that cathedral for free as well. So this is the nightlife zone. So you walk past the Bermuda Brow here, and then you get right into the nightlife zone. This is where it's all going on. There's a very big police presence, I noticed last night, the night before. Loads of police around the street watching everything, so there's no trouble. I went out last night, I didn't see any trouble anywhere. It felt very, very safe. The service was excellent, really, in the bars that I went to, and I really enjoyed the night. It was a really, really good night, actually. On average, you're paying about €5.40 for a pint of local Austrian beer. It's very good quality. It's very similar to the beer that you get in Germany, very high quality beer here. I live in Poland, so the beer's not very good in Poland. But in Poland, we have very, very good vodka, and the vodka's very, very cheap. And here in Austria, it's going to be like 3-4 times the price for vodka, what you pay in Poland. Obviously, vodka is very, very cheap in Poland, where I live. So here's another pub. I don't know how you pronounce it, maybe Cray, maybe? And the green sign here. Let's have a look inside. I'm not great with German language. They speak German here in Austria. So you got the price labels outside in most of the bars. You can see the sign there. It's a Saturday night, so it's going to be really busy everywhere tonight. Probably hard to get a seat places, really. Let's have a look at the vibe inside. Yeah, so you're sitting at high stools at the bar. It's very modern and very clean. Kind of like IKEA style in a way. Very modern type of bar. Let's have a look through the window. Oh, and all the people are there on, yeah, sitting down on tables. That's the Austrian beer she's got there with the blue label on the table there as well. And it looks kind of nice, you know, for meeting with friends and that type of thing. It's not a party bar, but it looks traditional and it looks quite nice. Opposite here it says Rotter Engel, and it's got a Smirnoff sign outside. A lot of the bars had promotions on rum last night, Cuba Libres and things. They were doing €6 for a Cuba Libre. So that's what it's like in this bar. Just have a look inside and see. That's what's going on inside there. That's what it's like. It's always nice to have a look through the window, really, and just see what it's like in these places. It says it's a cocktail bar. So I think there's some live DJs on and stuff like that inside these ones. Opposite, we've got another one called Casablanca that had live music on the other day. It had like Caribbean type music, like Bob Marley and stuff like that on all live. There was loads of people all dancing inside. The atmosphere was pretty good. It did seem nice. I went in, but it was late in the night. It must have been about 2 or 3 in the morning, and the bar was still buzzing. There was a lot of people inside all dancing, and the live music was still playing. The musician was still playing. So let's have a look through the window and see what's going on tonight then at Casablanca. Yeah, they've got live music again tonight. You can see, can we see the musician there? Just about. Outside, they've got the happy hour promotion between 5 o'clock and 7:45. Always look out for these happy hour promotions, guys, because they've got some really good deals on the happy hour. It says here it's €3.60 for the happy hour one, and you can get the Aperol there for €3.10, and another Aperol spritzer for €4.10. So in general here, for a Cuba Libre, it's about €6.50 in the bars that I went to. And for a whiskey Coke, it's about €8, €9 or €10, depending on the bar that you go to. Whiskey is more expensive here than in Poland or Czech Republic, for example. You do pay a bit more, but the beer is kind of maybe a similar price. So there's one opposite, it's called Le Club. Let's have a look. Oh, it's also advertising cocktails for €5.80. That's a good deal, actually, on the happy hour. Free welcome shot as well. So they've got some promos, and it gives the times on the board. Have a look at the boards outside. You might get yourself a bargain. This one's called Le Club. Let's have a look through the window, see what the party's like tonight. So yeah, hello. Yeah, so that's what it's like. It's like a chilled out cocktail bar type thing. And all the taxis are parked there at the end of the street. They're all parked along the road. So I finished the night the other night, went to one of those taxis. I asked him and he asked me for 20 euros to go home. But then I just ordered a Bolt taxi because I have the application of Bolt and it cost me 8 euros to go home. So I reckon you should download applications like Bolt Taxi and Uber Taxi and you'll save yourself a lot of money when you're here on holiday. Also, I recommend you use the trams here. The trams are only €2.40 for a tram journey, and you can travel for about 20 or 30 minutes all over the city. You'll get from A to B for €2.40. They're modern trams, they're very, very clean. The public transport is excellent here in Austria, so you should try and use the public transport if possible. The locals tell me that they use public transport, so it's worth a go. The nightlife here, I mean, some of the nightclubs here, like the Aviation Club, for example, it's going on till 6 o'clock in the morning. These party bars up this street here, they're also going on till really, really late at night. Last night I left the bar about 4 o'clock in the morning. So this one's called First Floor. It's a cocktail bar there on the right side. Yeah. So you go up the stairs up there to go inside. Lots of people are going inside there. There's another one here. It says it's called Neon Party. Let's have a look through the window. It looks quite unusual. This one's quite quiet tonight. I don't know why. And there's the name of the club. And I was in a few of these last night. There's one here called the Slammer Bar, and they've got some promotions outside. It's €6.60 and you get vodka mango, vodka lemon, vodka Red Bull. You get all these different promotions. You could go for the 1 litre of sangria for €12. That would be a really good deal because it's 1 litre of sangria as well. I live in Poland and wine is very expensive in Poland. Wine's like €25 for a bottle of wine in Poland or something. But you know, like beer is cheaper in Poland than in Austria. So like, if you look through the window, let's see what's going on there. So here we go. It's hard to see the reflections, but there's lots of people there partying inside. And you can get a shot for €3 there in the bar as well, in this one. So I'll show you the name again, so you know it's called the Slammer Bar. And they've got all the Austrian flags there on the left side. Austria's right in the center of Europe, so you get tourists here from like every different country. Last night I was talking to tourists from Latvia in the pub. I met people from Portugal. I met people from New Zealand. I met people from all over the world. So it was a really, really good night last night. I started off up at the Irish pub, and then I moved on, and I ended up in this one on the right side called the Cactus Bar. And I think it's my favorite bar, to be honest, the Cactus one. It was a really great party last night. There was some people in there from Barcelona as well. A lot of different people were talking to me last night, but we had a really good time in there. Some British tourists were in there last night as well. We had a good time. So basically on the right side when you go inside, there's a dance floor. It's about €6.50 for a whiskey coke. A beer is about €5.50 for a nice bottle of Austrian beer. And there's like a high bar as you go in on the left side. So you can hang out by the bar, meet some people. It's like an Australian name really, but it looks like it's going to be busy again tonight in there, so I might pop in for a beer later on. Close up, so you can just kind of see inside there a little bit. I'm trying to show you the inside a bit, but it's not easy without going in. Just to give you an idea of the nightlife here, really, show you what's going on here. And the bar on the right side is called the Mines Bar. And that's like a trendy cocktail bar. It looks really cool in there, really trendy. They've got all the high-end spirits, if you look there as well, on the shelf at the back. And
I hate them.
Here we go, this is still the Mines Bar there. Hello, hey. Weekend special, party Saturday. So today's Saturday, so it looks like there's going to be a party today in here. Let's have a look through the windows. What's going on in there? So you get these rose sellers coming round. It's really annoying because they come over to you in every single place and they ask you to buy those roses. What's the name of this bar? Let's have a look. It's called Nelson's Bar. And they advertise outside what's going on the night as well. It's advertising a happy hour here between 11 and 12 at night. Fireball, Jägermeister, and I think it says 1.5. It can't be 1.5 euro surely, but it's advertising it on there. The road is just lined with all different bars and the streets all cobbled, so wear comfortable trainers, guys, when you go out. Don't be wearing high heels, girls, to go out on a street like this, because with the cobbled streets you will get injuries late at night. You want to be wearing comfortable trainers to go out. The dress code's quite casual, smart casual kind of dress code in these bars really. The right side we've got King's Bar, so let's have a look in there. It's like, hello. Look inside. Try and show you what's going on tonight in there. Yeah. There's a cocktail bar there on the corner. It says cocktail bar. And all these streets around here are just full of all little pubs really. There is the Vulcania bar straight ahead there. It says wine and beer pub. Let's have a look through the window. See if we can get a look for you. Here we go. So this is what's going on. Hey. Looks nice inside there. And it's non-smoking inside, so you have to smoke on the street, the same as every country in European Union. There's no smoking inside bars anymore, so people just stand outside and they just have one outside there. There's a really good bar as well called Party Shack, but it's in a different area, and that is a really, really good bar, and you can get a pint of beer for €3.80, which is very good value for money. It's one of the cheapest bars in the whole city actually, but if you can find that one, for sure you're going to have a very good night. It's like a student bar, but it's for everybody, and lots of backpackers and travelers go in there as well. You can see all the pubs down these streets here, everybody strolling around. They're really nice, all these cobbled streets. They're really, really nice. This one is called, I think it's called, let's have a look. It's called Heartbeat Bar, this one. So let's have a look through the window, see what it's like. Here you go. Here you go, so you can see what it's like in there. So it's about 4 degrees tonight, the temperature. It's a few degrees warmer here than it is actually in Poland. Where I live in Krakow in Poland, it's been like 0 degrees. It's very, very cold there in the winter time. I'd say here it's about 4 degrees warmer or 6 degrees warmer most days here actually as well. But on the left side, I recommend the Irish pub here. There's a good Irish pub here on the left side called Morgan's. It's coming up in the green, and that's the pub I was in last night. And you can get a pint of beer for €4.80 for the Austrian pint of beer. If you buy the whiskey in there, it's kind of expensive, but if you're on the beers, it's quite good value for money really. And you certainly have a good time in there. You meet some people. I met some travelers in there, some backpackers from Portugal, New Zealand last night, and we had a good time. And I had a chat with some local Austrian people as well. Had a really good time in there too. So you can see the sign outside as well, advertising what's going on. Hey. And I'll just show you through the window as well, just so you can get a look inside. There you go. Hello. Hey. Hey. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much for watching my guided tour today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Travel with Col, and that's Col with a C-O-L. You'll see all of my nightlife tours from many, many different countries. and all of my guided tours from many, many cities all over the European Union. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.